I'm disappointed in you. And you know why. Because you keep chasing after Nat 5s. You gotta stop. They can't help you. You're just too bad at the game for Nat 5s to help you. It's time to face reality. And understand that the best monsters in the game are 2-star monsters. Well, well, well. I am here, and so are you. Welcome to the 2-Star Plus series. Yes, I'm the guy that started the Premium Pack Challenge, but that challenge turned out to be dumb. I thought it would be cool. On paper, it sounded fun, but in reality, it was not. And so I was like, what other challenge can I do? One that would be long lasting, one that can have multiple videos and we can make a whole account out of it. And I thought 2-Star Plus. What does that mean? 2-Star Plus. Well, here are the rules. Let's go over the rules, shall we? Rule number 1. You must use 2-star monsters. What? That's crazy. What? 2-star plus? 2-star monsters? Yes. When you clear GB10 with your 2-star monsters, then you can summon your light dark scroll and use your light dark scroll. After you clear GB10 on auto with a group of your 2-star monsters. What about legendary scrolls? Oh, well. After you clear GB12 with your team, no friends help, no reviving. After you clear GB12 on auto, you can summon your legendary scrolls. And yes, multiple. If you have multiple legendary scrolls, if you have multiple LD scrolls, you can summon them and use those units. But only when you reach those milestones. The goal of this, I am going to be more arena focused this time on this account. I want to see what damage 2-star units can do in the arena. There's a lot of good ones, a lot of good 2-star units. Right now, we're fighter 1, okay? Like we're level 15, we're just dinking around in arena. I want to see if it's possible to play around in the Conqueror division with 2-star and the select units you pull from your LD, from your legendary scrolls. How high can 2-star units primarily go? I'm interested in this. When you think of 2-star monsters, you probably think, oh, they're weak, oh, they suck, you can't use them anywhere. But let me tell you how wrong you are, okay? Just for starters, right, we all know Lulu. Right, when you awaken her, and then when you second awaken her, even with the nerf of this being 4 turns, this being 3 turns, even with the nerf, she's still good, right? She's still good. Shannon will be a rock star of this series. Attack buff, defense buff. What more do you need? Huh? High five. Shannon will be a main primary unit in this account. Okay, now what else is there? What else? Well, how about the wind harpoo? Why the wind harpoo? Why are you using seal? Well, this skill summons a powerful whirlpool, inflicting damage on all enemies and reducing their attack bar by 40%. Wow, imagine putting despair on this chickadee. Not only does she reduce their attack bar, but a chance to stun? Okay. That sounds pretty great. And also she does attack power decrease and she does continuous damage. Perfect. What about the Wind Vagabond? What about Royd? Who uses vagabonds other than Darien? Well, me. Slash Wind attacks the enemy with a lightning fast slash. You can't even attack anyone with a lightning fast slash because you play Summoner's War, and inherently we're just probably out of shape people. We can't do that. Making the target's attack bar drop to 0. It inflicts an irresistible provoke for 1 turn. damage will deal more damage. The attack will deal more damage according to your max HP. Wait, so he drops the unit's attack bar down to 0 and provokes them for the next turn? Wow. It's pretty dope. It's pretty great. And of course, you got Konamiya, right? Heal, cleanse, fills the attack bar plus attack buff on the unit. Yeah, whatever, no big deal. What about Aileen? What about the Wind Fairy? This is an interesting case, and I'm excited to see how she turns out. Attacks the enemy with the Spirit's power. Damage is increased by 30% for each harmful effect on the enemy. You stack up more harmful effects, you do more damage. She's a wind unit. She has a heal. She has attack power buff. Oh, no, she does not. Sorry, her counterpart, Fran, does. Stuns the enemy. Okay, so she's got a stun. That's fantastic. She has a stun, she heals, and she can do big damage. Cool. Very pumped for that. Who else am I excited about? Well, let's see. One unit that I definitely have my eyes on is the Dark Warbear. Why do I want to use Gorgo? Inflicts damage proportional to your max HP to all enemies, decreases their attack power for 2 turns, deals damage according to your max HP. This attack receives a 70% crit rate bonus and stuns the enemy for 1 turn. AoE defense break, big damage on this one. I don't know if I want to second awaken him or not. I'll have to think about it. I'll have to think about it if I want to second awaken him or not. The Warbears in general, I think, are going to be awesome. Because this guy, he has the same thing. AoE, attack power break. If I put him on Despair, that can stun. He counterattacks, provoke all enemies, and AoE provoke. Not bad. Reusable. This is a 3-turn cooldown. Not only does he provoke them, but he counterattacks them when they attack him. Pretty nifty. Pretty freaking nifty. Another unit that you might want to keep your eyes on is Jansen. Why? Oh, well, I don't know. Would you like to have a 50% attack bar recovery? And once he's all scaled up, 15, 25, 35, 45% of your HP on a 3-turn cooldown? Would you like that? I know I would. Look at this. Fills up the attack bar of all allies by 50%, then recovers 15% of their HP. You scale them up, that's a 3-turn cooldown. 50% of your attack bar, 45% of your health on a 3-turn cooldown. Wow. That's incredible. And he's got continuous damage on him. What a guy. I'm definitely going to get my hands on this guy. And there's Taru. The game gives you Taru, right? This is the Ignore Defense Imp. Super excited for that. This will be a good... plus his second skill is a stun. So he's going to be really strong for Arena, right? He's probably going to be my main Arena attacker. Ignore Defense. He's got a stun. I'm really excited to build him. So, what have we learned from all this? Is that there are some really great 2-star units out there in the world. And I am excited to see their true power. 2-star plus. How far can you go with primarily 2 stars? And then your LD and legendary scroll that you summon. Once you get past Giant Speed 10 on auto, no revives, no friend help, then you can summon not just normal LDs, but then you can summon all LD scrolls that you get. Okay? Same thing with your legendary scrolls. Once you beat B12 on auto, no friends help, no teams, you now unlock the ability to summon your legendary scrolls. Primarily, the goal of this is to let 2 stars kind of run the show, to give them the spotlight, while also adding in some fresh elements to keep this series more engaging, more interesting than the Premium Pack Challenge was. Like I said, I thought it would be more fun than it was, right? It was a good idea on paper. I was like, oh, that's new. But the execution of it just didn't work out. But this, my friends, we're in for a ride, all right? We're in for a long ride. The main thing here is just simply awakening the units. That's going to be priority number one, just because most 2-star units get their 3rd skill when you awaken them. 3-star units typically get a leader skill when you awaken them, right? That is going to be an issue, finding leader skills, because they are kind of few and far between, right? So that's going to be an obstacle. But as far as giants goes, especially with the recent nerfs on B10, B11, B12, I don't foresee this to be super difficult. At least the giants part of it. Dragons will be a different challenge. Probably going to have to build, multiple water hellhounds. But I'm just excited to see how it all unfolds. If you're excited, 4-star Fatal Rune, yeah, why not? If you are excited for this series, leave a like, subscribe, because I'm not abandoning this one. This one is here to stay. And I want you to be along with the journey with me. I'm still farming on my main account, right? Still farming giants, getting runes. I'm preparing for the next free rune removal, which is coming up. Right now, this is Giants B4. I'm interested to see how this goes. Hopefully, it goes well. Shannon's defense buff is key, right? Because the boss puts a defense break on your units. So for her to replace it with defense buff is super, super important. I really am excited for the wind elemental, just because he does some big boy damage. He does big boy damage. Bonk. And continuous damage, right? Continuous damage ain't never hurt nobody. Except for the person that has continuous damage on there, right? Yes. Attack speed slow. So things I still need to find is like a stripper to take the attack buff off. I'm good on cleansers with Konamiya and with Lulu. A stripper would be nice. We're still playing around. I'm just accepting every rune that I get so far. Can we clear B5? Can we clear B5 already? I've been playing this account for 1 day. And this is the progress we've made so far. I didn't want to show you guys, me going through the scenarios, right? Because that's boring. So I went ahead and completed all of those. I am gonna have to start seconding. What's the second awakening people? That's gonna be a huge priority because there's so many units that can be second awakened. You got the Howls, Lulu and her friends, fairies that can be second awakened. So I gotta get on that and make like a priority list of who I think is super, super important. Probably I'll go with Lulu first. I think that's probably the smartest thing. I kind of want to second awaken Shannon just because she is going to be so influential in a lot of parts of this game. Giants, TOA with her AoE Despair, attack speed slow, and stun. So I don't think second awakening her would be the worst idea. Alright, this is going to be interesting. I definitely need a defense break. I need to find someone that... Well, the Wind Vagabond defense breaks, but I just haven't built him up yet. So that's kind of where we are. And if we look... Right, she can be second awakened. Aileen can be second awakened. I don't think the Harpoos can. No. Vagabonds, no. Elemental, no. Konamiya. Warbears can. So that's probably not going to be a bad idea to second awaken the Warbears. Just a lot of crap to get done, right? So the runes right now, are basically just the scenario runes that you get. That's a good Swift set. This is just the energy set that the game gives you. This is the the farming set. This is the blade set that I chose from the game. Very, very basic. Haven't obviously spent any time farming, as I literally said. We're just playing this today. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of updates. There's going to be a lot of videos coming up, especially as we make progress through Giants, as we work towards Second Awakening. The units, we're probably going to invest in building quite a few Tarks. Just because his skill performs a fierce cooperative attack with 2 fellow allies. That's going to be amazing. I just got to get these people awakened. Here's a skill I don't have. Here's a skill I don't have. This one I'm excited about. Inflicts a deep wound to the target, leaving 2 continuous damage effects for 3 turns. That's dope. Two continuous damage effects on top of the continuous damage he does from his skill 1. That's pretty legit. I'm really excited for this. So we're gonna have to play around, just farm essences and awaken things. That's step number 1. I gotta clear this and then do the stupid raid so we can unlock the dimensional hole. And then you never want your energy to be on 100 here, right? If your energy is 100 out of 100, you're doing something wrong. You always want to be using it because it takes 2 hours for it to return. So that's quite a while. So you want to make sure you're not missing out on time to refresh energy by having 100 out of 100, right? So guys, comment down below. Who do you think are amazing 2-star units? Who would you focus on in this challenge? Who would be your top units that you would use? Let me know. Guys, this is super exciting. I thank you all for the subs on YouTube. We're like 210, I believe, at the time of filming this, which is incredible. And I'm excited for the journey. Still farming on my main, looking forward to free room removal. Farm mana for free room removal. All right, go ahead, get as much mana as possible because it's coming this Saturday and I'm excited for it. Guys, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. And this is Uncle Nay signing off.